Oh gosh, I thought I was live. Now let's start all over again. Hello, hello, good evening. So today I'm Eunice Ng, your system strategist in a successful entrepreneurial group. Today our topic is how to scale your business online with AI. Who is interested in here? Well, if you are in here with me, make sure that you click on the link on top, click on StreamYard to allow comments so that I can see a comment and I can reply you when you're here with me. Now, last week it was very exciting for me because I went to Singapore for Asia Professional Speakers Convention, and there I got to even know more about AI and how people are using and leveraging to enhance their speaking business, enhance their consultancy, enhance basically everything about their business. Welcome, hello. And let me know who you are, where you're coming from in the comments so that I can talk to you and say hi to you. Yeah, click on the one allow StreamYard to allow me to see the comments right on the screen in front of me. If you can, otherwise I'll just check on my phone in a bit while. So I'll be looking at my phone in a bit. Now, let us look at AI. How many of you know what is AI all about? What is AI? AI stands for artificial intelligence, or is it really artificial intelligence? Now, I will sum it up in three things. What can AI help us to do in our business, in scaling it up? Number one, AI is automation. So, what it does for us is about automating tasks that were previously done manually or require human intelligence. And how does it work really? What is really AI? AI is actually a supercomputer if you want to think of it in this way. So, back in the days when I was studying in university, we were taught how to create AI, and AI is basically a database or a knowledge base that we feed them with multiple scenarios of one task or uh, basically one task that we want to do. Like example, so in systems, what how we actually visualize it is that we have input and we have a system. If we put this inside the system, it comes out as an output. So this is the task being done, right? Automated. So input is where me and my all my other programmer friends, mates, that what we did was creating all the scenarios and feed it into the AI. So basically AI is just a knowledge base, a collection of data, a collection of understanding of this scenario where we actually train the system to think like us. So we give them multiple real life scenarios to feed into it. And when we give them another input, it will actually come up with the output of the scenario best fit for your case. So that's why there is this thing called priming ChatGPT. If some of you that are already using ChatGPT in your business, so priming is actually teaching the system to understand you and your business and everything else. So that's why priming is actually explaining to AI so that they understand you from your brain and then they keep on collating data, keep on learning, and keep on inputting into the system so that they collect enough data to generate even more data. So I'm going to go into ChatGPT in a while. Before that, I just want to give you the second word that is connected to AI, that is intelligence. So AI aims to replicate human intelligence in machines. Now, don't be started or don't be angry or don't be frustrated or scared about it, because AI ultimately cannot replace human beings as what we feel here right now. Human beings still have the warmth while AI doesn't. AI works in a way that it doesn't feel or doesn't um, keep has that warmth, as a human being yet. Of course, we do not know how far AI could go, but what we know right now is that we want to leverage on AI that is already available to scale and grow our businesses, which we it's a tool that we want to use. So some of you may say, no, AI will never replace you in any part of your work because you're still human. Well, this is something yes and no in between. It does replace certain jobs that repetitive that are repetitive, yet you do not need so much of human intervention, where perhaps an AI would be safer. Example like going down a oil and gas plant where there are a lot of dangerous situations, or perhaps there are more safety concerns there. AI robotics are very, very useful on this line of work. However, on the other side, that need human touch on, much likely we may not be replaced, right? Where our like if you go to a doctor, yeah, you can say there might be a robotic doctor in the future, or already in some of the countries right now. However, it doesn't really replace the warmth of a real doctor per se. So I would say that's why AI is something that replicates human intelligence in a way, just enable themselves to learn, to reason, to make decisions based on the logical inputs that are inputted into them. So that is actually all about AI, right? And the other third word that is related to optimization, to AI, is optimization. AI can analyze vast amounts of data to identify patterns, optimize processes, so so that it can improve efficiency and better outcomes. Now, of course, what we now need to upgrade ourselves is understanding those data. Those that we call big data, or those we call analytics. Now, it takes time, it has a learning curve to understand it. However, it is so necessary that we at least equip ourselves with the fundamentals so that we could be able to talk to AI as much as it would help us to be more efficient and productive in our daily work. Now, this is the thing how it have actually changed the landscape of digital marketing. So what we did was generating an image back in the days using Canva, having a designer to think of the concept and to integrate it into a design takes probably half a day. Half a day, probably, that will be 4 hours from conceptualization all the way to real materializing it in a day. Now, what has been disrupted is that if you use AI systems like DALI, if you use systems like Midjourney, which are for specifically for images, and now some there are more to it, and this actually can produce a graphic from text by just you putting in the text efficiently. So now the thing about it, AI, what is really AI? It is actually NLP. How many of you know what NLP is? Well, basically, NLP is not neuro linguistic language. I know a lot of you know probably about that, which is more of a mindset, and a way that we could enhance our communication and influence. That is one NLP. And what NLP that we're talking about is natural language processing. So ChatGPT is using this algorithm where it actually process data where we feed them just like normal human language. Therefore, it is way, way more effective compared to just a Google search, right? Google search will be a very, I would say, very cold, uh, like database that is already preset. Like you have, if it's scenario A, you grab the A answer. If it's scenario B, you grab the B answer and put it on the ranking on top, depending on how you have set up your SEO to be. So now with ChatGPT, what does is that it keeps on learning as we feed it. So it's a bi-directional learning process, whereas for Google is a singular learning process, which it has already set into Google, where we need to be the one to optimize SEO for our website. And it is for Google to actually take the SEO and rank it on their site. So basically, there's a lot more effort to do on our site on the SEO part, where we need to optimize it with the keywords, with do some research on the analytics, what are the trending words and what are being ranked highest in Google. So it's very, I would say it's a singular direction learning, because Google has all these analytics that benefits them in terms of that. They will rank it up as if, and it actually made Google ads work. So ultimately, the data collected is aimed at doing more of ads, for Google, where it is one of mainstream of income for Google. Right. And on the other side, you may be thinking like ChatGPT is free, so how does it make money, right? That couldn't be something so cool and free at the same time. Well, of course, there's a paid version of it already out. And what you get from the free ChatGPT right now is actually the version that collects the data that is before 2022. So whatever that data has been built up before 2022 is available on that version. And right now it is free is because it's taking its time to learn from us. So the more people are using it, the more it learns and the more data it collects. So I am not surprised at what point it will be paid, and definitely in a more advanced, for the more advanced paid version. So right now the paid version is faster. The search is definite. There's lesser pause, and you get the basically you get more priority to getting more information without a long time wait compared to the free version. Yeah, so that is how ChatGPT or AI has disrupted the digital marketing space, and how we could actually leverage on it to really go about enhancing our marketing piece. Now, how does it work if you want to say, example, for a funnel, right? You want to launch a funnel. So how does it actually help you to launch a funnel? So number one, you can actually get ideas or even generate your personal professional photo on AI. Isn't that wonderful? Who wants this link? I can give you the link later on if you're interested on this tool that actually generate. It does incur a fee, but I think the fee is relatively small compared of you getting your photos done on a studio. Can you imagine? You just feed it with a image of yourself, and then it will generate a view of you in different positions in different dresses, to come up as a, whether it's animated or whether it looks real, like a real person that you could put it on your funnel. So that is how it has evolved and how great it has been. Now, second thing is that number two, you could use it to generate copyright. So the way to do it is that asking ChatGPT, even for your headline, even for your offers, even for the ascension model as a whole. You can do that. The only thing you need to know is actually how to prime, how to talk to ChatGPT in the right way to make it fall in love with you, like the way you fall in love with your boyfriend or your spouse, or your wife. That is actually having a date with it every day, basically, so that it gets to know you better. So once you have an account with ChatGPT, what you do, you want to talk to it every day so that it does know what you're doing, and you're also feeding your information to it. Imagine I could actually already find some of my mentors' work out there, and then I said I want um, to get a headline as the same in the framework of my mentor's name, so that I attract my target audience to achieve certain result, and you will get a list of that. So my tip for you today, if you ever to go and play with it, priming with it, what you want to do is that talk about what you do, talk about your business, talk about what you want to achieve, just talk to it as if it's a human being, and it will start learning more and more about you. And in fact, when one day someone's going to chat GPT and look up for your name, your business may be up there, and they may have a few good words for you, which will actually elevate your brand. So that is the another tip for you. And of course, there are a certain number of prime how you can actually feed the data. And I will start a series of Tuesday lives where I will give you some conversational prompts so that you can go ahead and generate things to get things moving for yourself and your business. So this is how crazy it has been to actually make things work. Now, of course, on the technical side of things, some of you may be like, Eunice, I can't do the back end setup. I can't do the configuration. Well, get a freelancer to do it for you, get an agency to do it for you, or you can reach out to me and my team that we can do it for you in any way that you feel it's relevant, right? I know I'm not for everybody, and not everybody is for me. I only work with people that are best fit for my business model and have the patience to actually uh, work with the level of commitment that we have. So that is, I would say, that is how things works, right? It's not digital marketing is about targeted marketing. So on the digital space, it is hard for you to actually target everybody. When you target everybody, you're targeting no one. You have to target a specific target audience that is very niche down so that you get to their pain points and also solving the problems that they have, right? This is all it does. And of course, we only have so much time here today on Facebook Live, and let me see if there's any comments coming in from here. I love to just uh, have word and hello anyone that's watching. So the thing that you want to know more about is really how you speak to chat gpt or speak to ai, that it process your information, it learn more about you, that it create more data, and therefore it can analyze and give you even more accurate data. Now, as of now, I could say the accuracy of chat gpt is okay, out of, I would say, 100%, I would rate it at probably 50%. I wouldn't say it's bad, it's good because it's learning. Even human being, because it's a machine that created by human being. We make mistakes, we had errors. So same goes uh, with systems, same goes anything that is created by human, everything that is set up by human. We are imperfect, and we are imperfect in a way that we are perfect, you know. And if you understand the idea of wabi sabi in Japanese, it means that we find perfection in perfections. So sometimes we do make silly mistakes in our business. Like, even today I received an email saying that, I missed the call because there's an integration problem with my Zoom. And my client was really unhappy and decided, you know what, I had enough. I don't want to work with you anymore. Okay, I understand that. I understand the frustration. I understand how it is not working for another party, because it does look bad on the side that we don't really pay attention enough. We are not credible enough. We are not professional enough in handling this. However, things like this happen, and what can be done is actually strategically do customer service. And of course, if that customer decided that she or he is not working with you, and it's okay, because there will be someone that could possibly serve her or him better, right? So business is never about, sometimes we may be frustrated. We want to, I want to close this deal because it's 5 figure or 6 figure, right? It's not about that. It's more about, are we great fit to work together and one thing, and are we going to generate result together? And if you feel that, this is not a good marriage, this is not a good fit, it's okay to say no. It's okay to move away before it's too late. And it's about cutting loss, even in investing in anything, right? It is about, whether these two person are great to work together. So as of AI, it's the same thing. Now, am I saying that, can I work with AI? Can I make AI my lover? As in, can I chat with it every day so that it knows me better? Absolutely. In fact, AI can be less complicated than human beings because no emotions involved. And sometimes AI will go into the depth of saying, like, being a language, I cannot give you certain amount of data. However, I can give you a summary of what I learned. That's how it actually speaks to you. So the one thing that you want to know is actually how you allow it to process your language. What kind of language that ChatGPT or other AIs, that AI tools that you're using, what are the language that they use? It's just like human being. What kind of love language will reach out to the other person that is listening to you? Whether this person is the one that is going to accept you for who you are or not, right? So basically, you just have to keep on understanding the language. It's the same thing with AI. And of course, in the coming series of the Tuesdays Live that I'll be having, I will talk more about how you can prompt, you can speak to AI with love. So basically, it's just prompting and priming it so that you can get more data that are accurate. Of course, once you have all these things gotten from AI or ChatGPT, it is our due diligence to check the accuracy across the board. It's not just fully, if we are fully reliant on ChatGPT or any AI tool that gives us all the information or resources, we might end up, having the same copy as everyone else. So one pro tip for you is also do not take the first response. What you want to do is actually regenerate response as much as 4 times to 5 times to get to your final draft or final copy of that prompt, right? A question that you are asking, like, say, example, give me the 3 words, a three word framework that explains about a topic. So before that, you have to give a certain priming, certain prompt to allow it to understand a bit of your background. It's like, I meet you for the first time. I don't know you, so this is all about me. I introduce myself to you so that you learn more about me. You have a context about it. And then when I ask the question, you can fit the context into the conversation. So that's how ChatGPT works in natural language processing. And from there, it will help you to generate more accurate information that you can use to grow and scale your business. So number one, you can use it for any documents, for any emails copywriting, for funnel copywriting, for generating images that you never had before, and you can even put your face in there to become your with profile feature, featuring your personal branding, and of course you have also the funnel bits that where it gives you what kind of call to action ideas, what kind of opt-in gives ideas, like if you're doing opt-in funnel. So if you're doing events, it will even give you, okay, what are the plan that I can do before the event or during the event or after the event. It can go even to that depth, and you can even ask um, AI or ChatGPT to even list it down in the form of table or in the form of bullet points, where it makes your life so much easier. So if you're interested to know more about the prompts, how you can talk properly with ChatGPT, let's have a date every Tuesday coming forward so that you can actually use some of these prompts to prime your ChatGPT. Basically, you're training AI to understand you, to pick up your language, and to give you more accurate data based on all the data it is now still collecting in the world. Imagine that this database is bigger. When it gets bigger and bigger, it actually knows the world just like an encyclopedia. So that is a very powerful place where you can get more insights into your target audience behavior, data analytics. Of course, I did ask it to turn certain statistics. Somehow it will point you to some places where it will reference. However, it does tell you that I'm just an AI language. I do not have all this latest information. However, you can go to here to check it out. That's how it actually going to work right now. So in the future, perhaps it could know, or it could give you the entire demographic or entire I'm not surprised that it will actually reach that level soon, very soon, because it is collecting so much data on day-to-day basis. Now, of course, I would love to give you a free gift for just being here with me tonight, is to attend our upcoming free 3-day workshop where Stella is going to give you um, her insights into what's working for her in building her 6 and 7 figure businesses right now, that I'm also supporting here, supporting her at the digital marketing side, as well as supporting my clients on their funnels and system automation. So this is the link you want to go to, that we invite you to join us on our June workshop. So in this workshop on day one, we will cover a bit more about how you can craft your message to the market, and basically about the clarity of your business and your target audience and all that. So on second day, we're going to talk about more in depth into the business strategies that you can use on your business, so that you apply those strategies into making it work for you. And number three, day three, I will be stepping in to actually um, tell you the step by step how you can launch your funnel, your open funnel, just on that day itself within 30 minutes. Going through the step by step, move by move with you, with ChatGPT, with AI, so that you can get it launched right after day three. And it's our free gift to you, because we feel that a lot of businesses could have used this technology, used the funnel better on their own without even paying agencies 5 to 6 figures and not getting any result. We feel this is what businesses need right now. Of course, I'm just telling you, this funnel, the best funnel is not a perfect funnel. The best funnel is the one that convert the convert the clients into sales. So basically, the best funnel may look really ugly or may look really simple, and there's nothing much, yet it is highly conversible. So that is a working funnel. So it's about whether how you actually design and put your business process into system and then automate it step by step. Of course, automation, there's one drawback about automation. Once you set it up, it will be automated. So sometimes when there are changes required, it still require human intervention there. However, whatever that is repetitive, whatever that message that you always send to your clients without you being there and yet they receive all this information, you they will still do, right? So there are always pros and cons. If you weigh the pros of automating a system, it can at the beginning can be overwhelming, and also it can be like, oh my god, there's so much errors coming out of it. It can be frustrating. It can be, it is about progressing one step at a time. It's the same thing in everything that we do in our business, everything that we apply. It's still the same about application into our day-to-day business, our system automation. So when it is matured, and it will be in the flow that you want to see, and it will garner result for you in the way that it garners result for me and Stella in our businesses. So what it does for us is that it allows us to focus more on the things that we love to do, more on coaching, more on helping our clients to grow their business in the way we possibly can. So that is what it has brought to our businesses, and how it has given us the confidence that, oh, we have done this before, we know how it feels, we know the frustrations, and every step of the way, what is the missing gaps in between. So having a business process laid out prior to automation is so important, and this is the thing that I do most of the time. I have to go into analyzing a business. How is the business working before having automation, before moving it online? So that is my expertise. I'm Eunice Ng. I'm signing off, and I hope what I have been sharing here with you brings some value to you, and you have some takeaway today. If you have any takeaway, do write down here what's your takeaway, or if you have a question, please do reach out, and I will try my very best to reply you. Okay, and it's join us in our free workshop that is in fasttracktomonetize.com, that's coming on June, so that you can automate your business to the level that you will scale to 6 and 7 figures in your business. All right. Till then, I'll see you on next Tuesday, and I'll be taking over Tuesday's live stream, Stella, from this month till the next. And I'll see you. If you have any questions for me, or you like to have more different content rather than AI, rather than systems that are very boring, that are very technical, let me know. Even if you want to know some technical steps to steps that are boring, you can actually drop in the message. I will see if I can have a session that just do the boring stuff, yet some needed stuff, right? Once you are done with that part that is boring, you can actually do the fun stuff. Yeah. All right. That's all I have for tonight, and I'll see you in the next live. See you.